Okay, so I had to do this video because there's a situation that's really, really been bothering me for a long time. This is not a song, I'm not singing. This is my version of a PSA. It is about, it's early in the morning, it's about 7 o'clock in the morning that I had to jump on and do this video because it's been bothering me for a long time now. Since what? The 8th or whatever. Okay, it's about the Chris Brown and Rihanna situation. First of all, I want to say that we're all human. Second of all, unless we're Chris Brown, Rihanna, or God, we don't know what happened. That's just a simple fact. We don't know. The thing about being a celebrity is they're going to do any and everything that they can to make sure that they get every single stitch of your life in the public media. Because that's what we want. That's what we, the people, want. It entertains us. It keeps it going. It keeps them making money. So, having said that, I honestly believe that sometimes, maybe not really applying to this situation, but who knows? Until the truth surfaces, we won't know. I feel like maybe, like 98% of the time, to be honest about it, like politics, they put on a little extra, you know, meaning that something as simple as him saying, I'll slap the hell out of you, turned into them making it, he beat her up bad. He brutally beat her. We don't know. That's just a simple fact. I'm so sick and tired of people downsizing Chris Brown based on what the public has to say or what the media has to say. TMZ and Access Hollywood and whoever else. We don't know. It's not right in my eyes. I mean, of course, there's going to be a lot of differences of opinions. That's fine. We're human. We do that. We disagree. No one's going to be totally in agreement all the time. But the simple fact is, this is not the 18th century people. We cannot execute people based on other people saying they're a witch. We don't know. Until we see proof, who are we to judge that man? We don't know. I'm not taking up for him. I'm not taking up for Rihanna. I just think that it's unfair that everybody is coming down on Chris so hard when the truth of the matter is he's human, just like we're human. He bleeds red blood just like we do. His heart beats just like ours does. He's a human. We're not perfect. None of us are. So I wish that everybody would come to the realization that until we know exactly what happened from Chris Brown or Rihanna, or God comes down and says, look, my children, this is what actually took place. And even at that point, it's still not right for us to judge what happened because we're not God. And only God can judge us. So I just think that it's really unfair to him that something so mediocre can be taken and stretched so big. We're making a mountain out of a molehill. We don't know what happened. I cannot stress that point enough. It's frustrating to me because, for one, I'm a big supporter of Chris Brown. For two, I'm a big supporter of Rihanna. I love them both equally. Every CD that they've come out with, I've bought, not burned. So it's like throughout it all, we don't remember to keep in mind that the fact that they're still humans, they're still individuals. They just happen to be celebrities. They just happen to sing, which we don't. So I can't understand why that makes them any different from us, why it makes them any better than us, why they're expected to be held on such high pedestals and they're like the prince and princess and we're just the paupers. It doesn't work like that. They're still human just like us. Everyone falls short. Everyone. We don't know what happened. I cannot keep saying that enough. We don't know what happened. Rihanna could have attacked Chris for all we know. And he could have, out of a reflex, defended himself. We don't know. True enough, I'm a firm believer that it's never, ever okay for a man to put his hands on a woman, but I'm also a firm believer that it's never, ever okay for a woman to put her hands on a man. That's just the way it works. It's not okay on either part. It's just not okay. And sometimes, if that's the situation, we have to expect that, whatever happens after that point happens. Period. I feel bad if it's true, if it comes out that it's true that he attacked her, beat her senseless, lumped her up, and everything else. I feel bad. I feel terrible. And then at that point, I'll make my mind up that he made a bad decision. I won't say he's a bad person because I don't know him. I know his music. I know the kind of person he puts himself out there to us to be, but I don't know him. I don't know his past. I can't even tell you that man's middle name. So, yet and still, it will not be my job to say he's a bad person because he's made a bad decision. If that's the case, we're all bad people because we've all made bad decisions. Or I can't say Rihanna's a bad person because of whatever she did. No, she made a bad decision, as we all do. It is my deepest, deepest concern, and I just wish, I pray for them both every night because I know so many people who have actually been in situations like this. I've been there myself, and I know how it feels. But at the same time, I can't say, oh, Chris Brown's so wrong. He should go to hell. He's a bastard. He's this, that, and the other. Because like I said, once again, we don't know what happened. So I just wish that everybody would stop judging him and judging her. I've seen also people make comments saying, oh, Rihanna's this, Rihanna's that. She deserved it. No, no. Nobody deserves to go through getting beat up if that's really what happened. I don't care what she did. She doesn't deserve that if that's what really happened. But at the same time, I can't stress it enough that we're only human. All of us. Every last one of us except for animals. Okay? And we're still animals. But there's a difference. Animals don't know better. Humans do. So, I just sincerely wish that everybody would take into consideration that God said, thou shalt not judge thy brother. Only God can judge us. Please, please take into consideration that if you were there, if you were in their situations, how you would feel. It's already bad enough that these people can't take a piss, they can't sneeze, they can't scratch their butts without it being all over the whole world. That's bad. That's not good. So, just imagine how it feels for them to have an argument, which couples do. We do that. We go through arguments. It may have gone a little further than just an argument, but we don't know. So, I don't know. Try to just put yourselves in their shoes and try not to be so judgmental. Because just like, hitting someone, yeah, is a sin, judging people is a sin.